Lightning McQueen went from rookie to racing legend.
Racer named Lightning McQueen, hyping
This guy
himself for the most
Shout out Dolph Ziggler. Lightning McQueen, that's the go, bro.
important race of his entire life. The
Kill
door
yourself.
opens up
GTA.
and my goat comes out the trailer oozing confidence, revving that Hellcat SRT engine he got. We're at the Piston Cup, aka the Racing Super Bowl, and holy shit, this stadium is dancing like Jalen Hurts' chain. Jocelyn Hernandez could not relate. Shit looked like she got that from Shop Gold. It's a damn shame because she Puerto Rican too. Out here making my people look bad and shit. The race is underway and we see Lightning moving through the crowd smooth as hell. Buddy right here is being
fucking
a
him
hard
up,
ass,
man.
Lightning shows
That shit
him
look
up
easy.
in front of everybody. You know the hoes gonna love that shit. We then see Chick Hicks grimy ass, and then we see Strip Weathers, who's basically Peyton Manning in the car.
Yeah, I agree that is indeed
country accent and
Peyton
the winner.
Manning.
We then get introduced to Bob Cutlass, played by Bob Costas. And me being a big baseball fan, I absolutely adore him. And then we got Daryl Cartstrip, and I don't know who he's supposed to be. They then tell us that this race is a three-way tie, so whoever wins is the champion. The camera cuts to Lightning passing up Chick, and since bro has the most fragile ego right next to Lil TJ and Fabio Foreign, he bumps Lightning McQueen into last place. And if that wasn't enough, he decided to commit a fucking crime, causing a massive car wreck. And remember,
this
y'all,
dude was
there's
bugging,
nobody
though.
in these cars. The cars are the people. That was the equivalent to me knocking someone down a bunch of busy stairs, and then them knocking everybody else down with them. Literally attempted murder, or at the very, very least, that is aggravated assault caught in 4K in front of everybody.
Is this nigga serious?
McQueen is maneuvering through this shit like Ultra Instinct Goku, and then he uses this car as a launch pad, emerging out the smoke, wagging his tongue. And this gotta be a Michael Jordan reference, right? Pete my dog with a point and wink to the twin huzz. Got their seats all warm and shit, I'm already knowing. And bro is back in the race. While everyone is taking a pit to change tires and refuel, McQueen says, nah, fuck all that. He's winning this race by any means possible. Some time passes, and when McQueen finally stops at the pit, he only gets gas and drives off. I don't know much about racing cars, but the one thing I do know is you gotta change them goddamn tires any chance you get. It's the last lap in the race, and right on cue, a tire pops. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, another one pops. Lightning is desperately trying to get to the finish line, but King and Chick are on his ass, and we get a photo finish. Thanks to McQueen's long ass tongue, which I never understood why
does he have a
whatever.
long ass tongue?
Waiting for the
Like
results,
Venom out
Chick
there,
tries
man.
talking shit to Lightning, but gets absolutely humbled.
Also, let McQueen love sticking his tongue out, man.
When 1 in 3 Jewish Americans
Like 20 minutes into the movie, he stuck his tongue out twice. That was trying to get freaky.
Thunder. Yeah, right. Thunder. What's he talking about thunder? You know, because thunder always comes after lightning. About the thunder thing.
Nah, that nigga fried your shit in front of everybody. You just gotta sit there and take it, gang. That's tough. The twin huzz pop out of nowhere and basically flash their boobies
pretty
at
much they're just
McQueen.
flashing.
5-year-old me had zero clue what was happening.
Facts.
That's actually crazy that this is in a kid's movie. So it ends up being a three-way tie, and there's gonna be another race in California 1 week from today to decide the one and only winner. So bro's in a rush, but he gotta show out for his sponsors, who basically sell STD medication but for cars. Talking about bumper ointment, like, bro, what is that? I just know they got this nigga in a 360.
I ain't do shit for
Could have
Halloween.
been record shit. This car gets
What
the
you
dick
do?
sucking so much that his jaw literally falls off. Some of y'all in the comments talking crazy could learn a lesson from it.
The way this guy speaks, man, stays. Man, what's wrong with the way to do stuff?
Lightning hates his sponsor because it's bad for his image. Like, bro, how are you the best race car in the world and your sponsor sells STD medication? That is crazy. So he's trying everything in his power to get that Dynaco sponsorship because it is a huge bag.
No,
That
that's a
shit is
bag
like
right
signing
there.
with the
Yep,
Dodgers
it
of
really
racing.
is.
Lightning is on his way to California.
That shit your
and
love,
we
the way they were
then
talking
hear
about
one of the
Dynaco, man.
greatest songs I have ever heard in my entire life.
Facts.
I'm genuinely not kidding when I say that. Life is a Highway is a
Not-
top
yo,
5 song for me. DJ, go ahead and play that shit.
It's a highway. I want to ride it all night long.
It brings back so much nostalgia, man. Mac is getting tired and wants to sleep, but McQueen says, nah, you're good. We could stay up all night. You don't even got to worry about it, twin. His ass was lying like fuck because even 5 seconds later, he is knocked out like Rihanna after 1 round with Chris Brown. We then get one of the most iconic scenes in all of movie history with this group of modded cars pulling up and they start fucking with Mac, causing McQueen to fall out the trailer and get
Mac was a horrible fucking trailer,
after
though.
almost being T-boned like the steak make, he
And almost
desperately
got his
tries
star
looking
driver
for
kill,
Matic,
man.
even risking getting hit by a fucking
Oh, and then McQueen
train.
almost got
Nigga,
himself
this is
killed.
not Fast and the Furious. You are not Dom Toretto and Brian O'Connor. Turns out the truck he almost
Shit, he
died
almost
trying
turned
to
into
catch
Brian
up to
O'Connor.
isn't even
Oh,
back,
that's
so he
insane.
tries taking the
Whew.
back roads to catch up with him, which I don't understand. Why don't
Oh,
you just go
fucking-
back onto the highway and try your luck out there? That makes way more sense to me, but whatever. So McQueen is doing 250 in a 25, scaring this old ass cop out of his sleep, and he hits the lights on his ass. Lightning thinks that Unk is upping the Draco on him, firing shots, but turns out it's just his fucking like muffler or some shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
it is,
what the
but
fuck
he's
that
like
is.
farting and shit. So while trying to get away, Lightning messes up the entire town in the process and gets arrested. We then get introduced to this hillbilly named Mater, and he basically puts a finger in Lightning McQueen's ass and brings him to court. Justice for McQueen, bro. You are a victim, gang.
yeah, he
We
got
then see
violated.
Doc Hudson, who is the judge of this town, and he takes one glance at Lightning and throws out the case completely. He don't even want to waste his time with McQueen. And then we get the biggest hear me out in history.
Oh shit,
busting
appreciate the
through
100
the
bits,
door.
man.
And hear me out, y'all. Hear me the fuck out, bro. Just one fucking second, bro. Hear me out. I know y'all see Sally's sexy ass.
Shit, if I did what you doing,
my
dab me up.
God. Pixar had absolutely no business making Sally this fine. I don't
Yo,
give
why
a fuck
God
if
really
she's a
gonna be like
car.
that?
She had 5-year-old me glued to my TV. Scarface was not lying when he said it's all about the eyes, Chico. One look at Sally, and oh my God, I was hooked for life. Lightning then puts up one of the worst attempted shots in history, using
Facts.
the worst riz imaginable. This nigga used the sticker trick on her? Bro, you are blinding her. Nigga, you are scaring the hoes. Sally convinces Doc to change his mind and makes Lightning fix the road, and once he's done, he can leave. Mater takes the shackles off, bro,
That's
and
some
he hits
bullshit.
the dash on their ass. But little did he know, they only put enough gas in his tank so he'd end up right in front of the sheriff and find shit. So Lightning half-ass fixes the road, and it looks worse than Blackboy Max's hairline. This shit is bumpier than a stripper's coochie, and Doc ain't jacking the new
nah,
road, so
I was
he tells
fucking
him
with it,
to
though.
fix it. But Lightning
I
wants
mean,
to
Mater,
leave
fuck.
ASAP. He ain't trying to
Just
hear all
come
that
tell.
nonsense. So Doc makes a deal with him. If he beats him in a race, he can go and Doc will fix the road himself. But if Lightning loses, he fixes the road his way. So we then cut to the race, and Lightning leaves immediately. Doc ain't move a single muscle, not even a single inch. Meanwhile, Lightning hits the corner and bro ends up in a ditch, losing the race. Doc had complete confidence this nigga was not gonna hit that turn. Lightning scrapes the old road and lays down a nice new one. Shit got everybody geeked. And I wonder what a new road feels like for these cars. Gotta be
Nah,
like a nice
facts.
massage or something. The camera cuts to Lightning practicing
Yo,
hitting
I never
the
actually
turn,
thought
and
about
Unk gives
that.
him
How
some
does that
advice,
feel for
talking
them?
about you gotta turn right to go left. Like what the fuck does that
Nah,
even
'cause what
mean?
does
See,
that
this that
mean?
old head shit I be talking to y'all about. Everything's a goddamn riddle with old folks. Like just tell me what it is straight up, gang. Lightning's hooked back up to Bessie, and Sally
What
is
a-
using her bully riz on my son. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit is working, gang. That shit almost worked on me. Talking about you gonna stay on my spot or what? Like first of all, you can ask normally, you can ask nicely, but I like that little attitude that you got going on, so I'ma let it slide. They flirt for a little bit and she drives away, and we see that old girl got a fucking tramp stamp.
Nah,
I'm
she-
already
that-
knowing she was ran through in college, bro. Oh my God, I'm sick to my stomach.
Yo, shout out
Even
Naruto.
as a kid,
Great
I knew
fucking
exactly
anime.
what that was.
I'm on
You
episode
could
like
not
80
fool me,
right now.
Pixar. I am well versed in Bop History 101. It's nighttime now, and the boys are tractor tipping, but the thing is, McQueen don't got a horn, so he can't really do this shit effectively.
Think
And when
about
you
this,
think about
yo.
it, this nigga really is just all engine. He got no mirrors, no headlights, no horn, no nothing. All you
Fuck.
big fat ass engine and some tires. That's tough. Take you out of a race and put you into real life, and your ass is
that
useless.
Goldberg?
You are a danger to society, matter of fact. So McQueen goes to scare them anyways, but his loud ass Hellcat engine scares all the tractors at once, alerting Frank. And holy shit, what the fuck
No,
is this
'cause what
monstrosity?
is that?
This is absolutely terrifying, bro. After almost being turned into shredded cheese, Lightning makes his way to the cozy cone, but Mater shows him that he is the world's best backwards driver. And this is some shit you find out you're good at when you're insanely bored. There ain't shit else to do in this
Yeah,
damn
nah,
town,
you
so you
not
just start
lying.
doing anything to pass time by. It's the next morning, and Lightning walks in on the sheriff getting a physical, I think. I don't know. Nigga saw old man dick and balls. I'd fucking scratch my eyes out. Bro goes snooping around and finds out that Doc has 3 piston cups. Not 1, not 2, but 3
That's
of
the
them.
goat
hoes.
right there.
Whole time this nigga was like that. Bro is the legendary Hudson Hornet, one of the best racers of all time. This motherfucker is basically Black Troy Aikman. Doc catches him and is mad as fuck. Like,
You don't
damn,
remember
Unc, why you
anything
gotta
about
stick
this
up your
movie?
ass for?
What? Y'all watched
Everybody's
the
at
movie
the gas
multiple
station
times.
chilling. Sally fills up McQueen's tank and takes him on a drive, but he has the chance to drive away and head to California. With the chance of freedom right in front of his eyes, he chooses to take the drive with Sally. Man, oh man, our boy is whipped. Can't even lie, bro. He's just like me for real. We then get one of the most peaceful and relaxing scenes in the entire movie.
Nah, this was
Nothing
great
warms
scenes
my
right
heart
here.
more than nature, man. This shit is so beautiful. Like, imagine experiencing this shit with the love of your life, bro. Oh my God, bro, a boy can dream. And this look right here, oh my God, that shit got me in a fucking vice grip. I'm talking about the Chris Masters master lock. I would have never left Radiator Springs if shorty looked at me like this. We then get the backstory of Radiator Springs in its glory days before that goddamn interstate ruined it all. And I don't know what shorter lived, Radiator Springs at its peak or Justin Herbert in top 5 QB talks. Come on now, I know it's a conversation we don't want to have, but we gotta start having it. All this time and not a single playoff win, Justin? You let Trevor Lawrence whoop your ass. You blew a fat ass lead to Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. Justin, I'm gonna give you one more year to prove yourself. And if you fall short again, bro, there's nothing I can do. We see Doc lacing up the old racing tires on the track and Unc is moving majestically. He gets to that one turn and hits that hoe clean as a bitch. And nah, Unc still got it for real. He then gets embarrassed and drives off because Lightning catches him. And we then learn about his big ass wreck, ruining his career. Him and Lightning get into a little fight. You know how that shit goes.
What the fuck is
The
that?
old timer ain't seen eye to eye. The tale old as time. It's the next morning and the road is finished and everybody is upset thinking Lightning left without saying goodbye. But he pops out of nowhere and decides to help out the town a little bit before he leaves. Luigi hooks him up with some clean ass white tires and I can't lie, I was always a fan of Lightning with the white tires. I think it looks way better. Got my son rocking some nice clean white G Fazos. Then he gets a super clean classic paint job from Ramon, who whole time I had no clue who was Mexican until now. Like, I don't know why it never registered in my brain, but it makes complete sense. Having a fucking lowrider with that accent, that's literally Eddie Guerrero in car form. Lightning then shows off the new look to Sally and he got her blushing out the tires. Oil pan probably soaked in a motherfucker, I'm already knowing. They hit the lights and another classic Life Can Be Dream starts playing and everybody is booed up cruising and shit and it's good vibes.
No,
This movie really had no misses when it came to music, y'all. Like classic after classic after classic, bro. It also had no misses when it came to talking about attractive female cars, because I know y'all didn't think I was gonna talk about this movie and not talk about Flo fine ass. I know a sexy mature black woman when I see it. It doesn't matter if she's a car. This is a sexy black woman. I can tell. Flo and Sally really had me losing my 5-year-old mind. Pixar knew exactly what they was doing when they made these two cars. They did their big one for real. I can't even cap. Sally and Lightning are all snuggled up and this bitch is falling for bro hard.
Is that what I think it is?
Shit.
Yo.
Yo.
I haven't had a chance to find out, but I am going to find out. Hello.
Everyone then
Hello.
thinks that they got customers coming. The whole time
Hello.
it is a bunch of reporters. And Mac picks up Lightning McQueen, taking him to Cali, leaving Radiator Springs and fine shit, bro. Turns out the only reason they came was because Doc hating ass called them and dropped the UAV.
Doc was
Sally
hating
overhears this and is absolutely heartbroken. Like, how dare you do this shit to my queen, Doc? You son of a bitch. It's finally time for the
Man,
big
fuck
race.
it.
And
Why
this
you get
time
to
when
McQueen
Lightning
like
McQueen
that?
does the I
Get
am
him
speed
whipping the
thing,
heads like
he thinks
that.
about
Oh, yeah,
Radiator
that's
Springs.
tough
Bro is
scene.
not locked in.
I
Mind you,
am
he has no
speed.
pit crew. Everybody quit on him on the last race because he wanted to be cocky in the post-race interview. So Mac is the one who's gonna be filling him up with gas and changing his tires.
Yeah,
Holy
GG.
shit, McQueen, you are cooked. Anybody who got McQueen money line, that is not looking good right now. The race is underway and McQueen is still thinking about Sally's sexy ass and spins out, losing a lot of ground. We then hear Doc on the headset and all the guys pulled up to be his pit crew. That's love right there. And of course, Doc had to pop out with all the Hudson Hornet decal to pop out and show niggas. He got all the other pit crews in complete and utter shock, straight glazing him. Even the announcers are doing it too. Lap after lap passes by and McQueen tries to pass Chick, and this dirty
race
bitch
was only
tries to
3
injure
cars is
him,
crazy,
but bro
though.
pulls the Uno reverse on him, literally driving in reverse, stunning on his ass. And oh hell nah, bro. This is equivalent to dunking on somebody and rubbing your nuts in their face. So because Chick is a fucking bitch, he pops one of McQueen's tires, causing him to go into the pit. And when McQueen finally does go into the pit, Guido
They
gets
showed
him
out,
new
yep.
tires in literally 2 seconds. His ass tossed them all in the air and finished before they could even land. Nah, this nigga's different, bro. It's the last lap and Chick hits these niggas again, sending McQueen into the grass. And he hits the Doc Hudson special on him, sliding on the ass, getting into first place. Got me geeking in my seat, going crazy. King is cutting off Chick from passing him up, and just like the dirty ass,
Yo, then he
pussy
pulls
ass,
this.
bitch ass,
Yo, this is
lame
commit-
ass, punk
what is
ass
this, the
nigga
murder
he
right
is,
here?
he hits King on purpose, sending him
Oh.
crashing, practically almost almost killing him in the process. And I just need to know one thing. How the fuck does this not disqualify him?
No,
He's been doing
actually,
this shit
though.
the entire movie, bro. Like, come on. Like, this nigga is trying to kill people on live TV, and y'all are doing nothing about it. But Queen sees King on the TV, and he's laid out just like Doc was in that newspaper, and he stops right before crossing the finish line. And I already know there's a nigga in the crowd mad as fuck.
No,
Lightning done call
facts.
somebody a chance at
Whoever put his
life-changing
money on him
and
is
shit. If it was
pissed.
me, the Avengers would have to hold me back from executing Lightning on the spot. So Chick wins the race, but no one really gives a single blue fuck. But Queen goes to help King cross the finish line, helping him finish his last race, and that's some real nigga shit right there. I fuck with that. Chick gets the
That was
trophy and is
tough,
technically
but-
the champion, but he ain't the people's champ, and that's what really matters most. Lightning then gets offered the Dynaco deal, but he turns it down to stick with his people. But he does ask them to do one favor for him, getting Mater that helicopter ride he's always been wanting. Luigi then gets a Ferrari customer in his shop. Lightning gets the girl, and Radiator Springs is back on the map, but we get the fairy tale ending that we always wanted, y'all. But yeah, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. You know, I had to drop another banger for y'all real quick. I had
That
so
was
much
a great
fun
video.
making this
Shout out
video, bro.
Naruto.
Cars is one of my
Shout out to
favorite
Pretty
movies
Sage,
of
man.
all time. It has such a
Well, maybe
soft
not the
spot in
Kirby
my
part.
heart. Let me know if y'all want me to cover the 2 other films in the comments down below, because I would be so down. Make sure y'all eat some water, drink some food, wash y'all ass, tell someone you love them, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.